Alright, you guys, welcome back to the channel. Here for some more Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. The Shallot DLC is now live. Real quick, how to unlock this character early. You have to purchase the season pass, which costs $35 US, and then you'll be able to play as this character 3 days early. If you want to wait for the official launch release, which is the 26th of June, then you can purchase the character standalone edition, you know, just Shallot himself, which most likely is going to cost a couple US dollars. Don't necessarily know at the time of recording this video, but again, how I'm playing this character early, I bought the season pass day one when Sparking Zero dropped, right? And a cool thing about the season pass, they didn't necessarily increase the price. So back when the game dropped, season pass was 35 bucks, and they went ahead and included Shallots within the season pass, and it's still the same price. So they didn't increase it there, which is great on Spike Chunsoft's part. But Shallot is finally in the game. He looks pretty dang cool with that Sadala armor. If you guys don't know who he is, he's of course from Dragon Ball Legends. I know a ton of players were waiting for Shallot to be part of a main line Dragon Ball game, and Sparking Zero is the first to do so. Oh my gosh, I'm too excited. I can barely speak over here. So as for his skill set, he has Wild Sense and Ancient Soul for his Blast 1s. Yeah, that's right. I haven't necessarily played Legends myself, so don't know the lore behind Shallots or even his brother Giblets. I know they have like a fusion as well. Shallots with an E instead of the O. Kind of funny. But yeah, these guys are like Ancient Saiyans, correct? I mean, hence the title of that Blast 1 super skill. As for his Blast 2s, Wild Cannon, Meteor Break, and his ultimate blast is going to be Rising Rush. Real quick, let's check the outfits, see if we have anything going from him. Nothing. No additional outfits, no accessories. I mean, it's just going to be the standalone character, right? They're doing this for the Dragon Ball Legends 7th anniversary, but we do have the hero poses.
I don't want to hear another word out of you!
Hey, he wants to jump straight into the showcase. I get it. Let's actually go over all the voiceovers and emotes.
Parasite! I'm gonna end you!
Bro is celebrating over here. He's finally in a main Dragon Ball game. Now this is going to be the irritated emotes.
Would you listen to me?
Alright, that actually fit the voiceovers as well. So he has 3 voiceovers, and
I don't want to hear another word out of you.
That was the 4th emotes. This is going to be the 5th one, Clench Fists.
I don't want to hear another word out of you.
Oh, that's his iconic stance, right? I think he even does that in the character intro. So that's going to be the emotes there. Items, we can equip all of that if we want to. I mean, why not? I mean, sure, use that just to increase some of his basic power levels. Oh, maintenance has been completed for ranked matches. Maintenance has been completed for the World Library. Yeah, again, with every paid DLC, there will be free updates. So without further ado,
I smell a powerful fighter.
Let's jump straight into it. I don't want to speak over Shallot just because I want to listen to the dialogue. We'll go jump over to the 1v1s after this showcase. You know, go up against Gohan, Goku, and Vegeta just to listen to some of the unique dialogues that they probably have. Yeah, and here he is, man. Moment of truth. Shallot. Also, shout-outs to Kagi, the voice actor of Shallot over here. So this is going to be his basic combo strings. Y'all already know. Do that once more. Get up, Goku. Look at this. An Ancient Saiyan versus Goku. A modern Saiyan, I guess you could say? I don't even know. Dude, the Saiyan legend. The first Super Saiyan God. Who was it? Was it an Ancient Saiyan? Most likely. I don't even know. So, yeah, let's go ahead and prolong this string. Nice. All right. Now for the combo patterns. First input square into triangle. Oh, it's going to be the sternum check. Let's go ahead and follow up with that. Yeah. The speed. So I think his agility is like the best one in terms of his stats, attributes. First 2 inputs of square into triangle. That's going to be the Ki cannon. Can we like follow up with the basic combos? Of course we can. First 3 inputs of squares into triangle. The flurry kicks. First 4. Oh, it's going to be the Ki blast. So at least he has 4 different patterns. So let's try our best to connect every single one of them. Oh, whoa. Boom. Yes, sir. Now for the grab. Dragon throw. Okay. Ripping that directly from Goku, which does make sense because over in Dragon Ball Legends, he's somewhat of a create-your character where he can learn any character's abilities. And I think he can even transform into Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, God, and Blue in Legends. Of course, we don't have any of his transformations here in Sparking Zero, which is very unfortunate. I know a lot of people were looking forward to that, but I knew they weren't going to add any of his transformations. Hopefully in future extra DLCs, that will be great to see. We have the Ki Blasts right over here. Let's go ahead and use the ground combo or the grab. Oh, that was nice how he just flares his arms, does damage right there. And the aerial combo, check this out for the one time. Ooh, into the grab. Yeah, just some simple 1 and 2s. Now for the super attacks. All right, so Wild Sense is obviously the free snap vanish. Very good skill in terms of player versus player. Ancient Soul. This will consume 2 skill counts.
My real power!
Oh, nice. Very cool cutscene to it. It gives us a ×2 boost towards strength, Ki Blast, and I think that's defense.
My real power!
Ooh, yeah, they cooked with this cutscene for sure. Even though it's somewhat of a generic power-up, it's still very cool to see just because I don't think we have a cutscene like this. Could be totally wrong. And his aura. Hold on. So he says, this is my real power.
My real power!
And look at the color scheme over the aura. It's golden.
My real power!
Is it hinting for the future? Is he trying to transform into Super Saiyan or something?
My real power!
And going back to the character design, I like how his tail is extremely unique. Because all the other Saiyan's tails, you know, we have like the brown color shade over them. But Shallot has a darker shade over his tail. So I think that's just a thing for Ancient Saiyans. Or maybe just something exclusive to Shallot himself. Now we have the Wild Cannon. Once again, shout out to Kagi. Very talented voice actor, as you all know. Wild Cannon!
Wild Cannon!
Woo! I like that. Activate the boost this time around. I like the motion of his energy blast. It reminds me of Full Power Jiren because he launches the energy blast with his right arm and then he punches the sphere itself with his left arm, right? That's something what Full Power Jiren does, if I recall correctly. He did it in turn power against Ultra Instinct Goku. Oh, battle damage Goku. He can't handle the heat. Very unfortunate. Just do some simple combos into the Wild Cannon. Let's see how high of a hit count we can get. 24. Boom! 30 hit count. Impressive. Now for Meteor Break.
Need more power to catch up and push beyond!
Woo! Let's go!
You ready? I'm ending this right now!
Yeah, obviously a combination of Goku's Meteor Smash and Super Vegeta's Spirit Break Cannon. Hence the name, right? The name is literally a combination of 2. Meteor Break, that's what it's called. Try that once more. And then I kind of want to just use the basic combo strings once again, just to listen to all the different voice lines that we currently have. Now we have the ultimate attack.
It's my resolve!
This is going to be his final move, Rising Rush.
Any last words? Oh, no, 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 no! End of the line! Say your prayers!
Yeah! I like how he does an even more powerful version of Wild Cannon. Dude, he's literally utilizing everything within his ultimate. We have the dash into the consecutive 1-2s, and then the energy blast barrage into some heavy strings, and then the energy wave right there. The very last move he does. Such a cool character. Oh, with Ancient Soul. Let's see how much damage we can max out over here. It's going to be a ×2. And again, he's using both strike moves and energy blasts. We get a ×2 for both those categories. 22,000 damage. Not bad. I want to know if we can link the ultimate immediately after Meteor Break. I used the boosts. Oh, wait. It connects. It actually connects. Whoa. Top tier, very formidable warrior for sure. I really want to know how many destruction points he has. Most likely around 4, something similar to base Goku, I'm assuming. So whatever he is, it could be around 4 or 5. And that's pretty much it for the showcase. Let's take the battles over to the 1v1s. First up, going up against Goku. Let's see if they have exclusive dialogue.
Hey! Come over here and spar with me for a little bit. Cool?
You always enjoy a good fight, don't you, Goku? Well, you're gonna love this. Let's go!
Okay, that was epic. So they know each other. Again, I haven't played Legends. There is like this story mode over there, so I'm assuming, yeah. Just play the game to understand the lore. Oh, nice. I got that super counter immediately. That was cool. All right, Goku, both in base form. How strong is Shallot? Be sure to comment that down below. Is he stronger than base form Goku? That's interesting to think about. Oh, 2 super counters back to back. So with this free update, they did change a little bit of the mechanics. Nothing too major, but I went over the patch notes this morning. So feel free to check out that video if you haven't already. Don't necessarily know exactly, you know, off the top of my head what they changed. But since we have sparking and 2 skill counts, look at that! Ancient Saiyan into the ultimate. Oh, you don't stand a chance, Goku. Yeah, easy. Shallot is the GOAT. I mean, to be fair, Goku is like the true legend of all GOATs, right? Ain't nobody can surpass Goku. But just for today, you know, Shallot is him. Wild cannon. Boom. Point blank. Oh, with that impact frame right there alone.
Ha! All right. Time for a victory feast.
Oh, dude, same personality as Goku. Of course, Saiyans, so they always want to fight, but he eats like Goku as well. All right, next up, let's go up against Vegeta. At least we have to go up against the 3, I guess, strongest Saiyans, Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan. Of course, we have the super variations of each character. All right, so let's see if they have any exclusive dialogue.
How about a little Saiyan-style introduction? I'm Shallot. Anyway, let's fight. I don't need to transform to defeat you.
Oh, the disrespect. All right, Vegeta just confirmed it. Shallot is not as strong as Goku or Vegeta. He said he doesn't need to transform. Hey, that's fine. Spike Chunsoft did not even include my transformations in the first place. Imagine transforming into Super Saiyan 1, 2, 3, God, and Blue. That would just be crazy. What, 6 characters in total? Because Spike Chunsoft, they do count the transformations as different characters. Boom! Meteor Break! I'm using your own move against you, Vegeta! First we're using Goku's, just because he's superior. Boom! Into the Spirit Break Cannon. Again, the reason why I believe he has, you know, those 2 attacks integrated into one is because he does have the ability to learn the Dragon Ball cast characters, supers, ultimates, abilities, whatever they may be. And he can, you know, wear all the characters' outfits as well, but we can't do any of that here in Sparking Zero. It would have been great if they kind of updated the customization feature a little bit, right? Since he could change his skills and outfits in Legends, it would have been great if they brought that over. into Sparking Zero. Oh, nice! Yeah! The first Ki Blast Clash! And we are victorious! That destroyed him with these! With these!
Ha! All right! Time for a victory feast!
I know I said I was going to go up against Gohan, but versus Goku and Vegeta would do for just today. Thank you guys for the immense support. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of the new Shallot's DLC character. I think he's epic. Just look at the overall design. So cool. And shout out to Kagi once again for the epic voiceovers. Thank you guys for the immense support, and I'll see you guys in the next Sparking Zero video. Thanks for watching. Peace!